Hey, it's Lachey. If this is your first time to my channel, welcome to my channel, this little corner of the internet universe. And if it's not your first time, thank you so much for coming back. It has been a long minute, honestly, but I just wasn't very excited about anything I was doing. I feel like it's just like the standard things. Like, we're human, and that means that there's like levels to our like energy and the application in which we do things. But I really missed YouTube, and I had this really cool idea, and I've like missed a couple of things. So I figured I'd make some things that I missed. Right now, currently, hopefully this video keeps going, but I'm waiting on sushi. But we're just gonna get started because I've literally been waiting to film for like over 20 minutes while I wait. Also, hopefully this doesn't spray everywhere because I put it in the freezer. This is amazing. This video is basically a few of my favorite things slash like a catch up and hopefuls for the year of 2023. Even though we're literally about to be 4 months in. Cheers, okay? I've missed it so much. Thank you to all my friends who encouraged me to come back. It's exciting to be back. Let's take a moment to enjoy that sparkling mango. It's great. But I have another video that you're gonna see, and I did a really bad job of my makeup. My sister, Anna Lashes, I'll like put something of hers up here, is an amazing like makeup artist. She loves doing makeup, but when we lived together, which she lives in a different state now, I would like plan her makeup, and I'd like to say I had some gifts, but yeah, they're kind of feeling long gone. So this is sort of a redemption video to the video you're going to see that I post first. This is the second video. So let's just get started. I even have skin makeup, so there's no foundation, no skin makeup. Really just I'm going to do my eyes and my eyebrows. I went shopping today. There's one thing in this bag, but how exciting. Set some ambiance. Also, I just washed my hands. I don't know why stuff like that brings me comfort, even though I'm going to touch my oily hair. It's not really oily, but you know what I mean, like to get it out of my face. Also, isn't this the cutest little hair charm? Yeah, it's amazing. Okay, I bought some things. We're gonna do a little makeup, redeem myself, hopefully. And so cute. This is what I got from Sephora. It's the Huda Beauty. I feel like what I want to do first is my eyebrows. So I got some brow stuff. I already put on lip oil because they needed it. I love the Fenty lip oil, but this is genuinely my favorite. Look how gone it is. It's gone, but it's $24 for this thing, and I love the applicator. It's $10. So for now, I'm definitely gonna buy the Fenty again though, okay? Like, it's okay. In my opinion, it's worth the money because I literally miss it. I also got some eyebrow stuff and some glitter for the look we're doing today. So let's like just get into the video. Oh my gosh, how's everyone been? I hope all of your years have been going well. I pretty much got inspired to come back from the first series that we're going to talk about. The first thing, like my favorite things that we're going to talk about for 2023. Last year, actually, I started a series called The Dark Verse by Runix. Gosh, like I can't open this. Okay. It's called The Dark Verse series by Runix. It is going to be a series of 6 books. Let me see. The Predator, the Reaper, the Emperor, the Finisher, the Annihilator, and then the Syndicator, which is not yet out. So pretty. I haven't been on Instagram or any social media since the last time you saw me, and I cut Instagram before I even cut YouTube. So yeah, it's like the first time getting back into stuff. It's really just exciting to talk about what I love. First thing we're talking about is book series. These are a few of my favorite things. Yeah, we'll start with the Dark Verse series by Runix. It is so good. It's a dark, mafia-esque secret, like really the plot grows like connected. You have to read all of the books or you won't understand what's going on. It is not an interconnected standalone. It is a series, and it's so good. It does deal with mafia, but she said herself that it's not really a mafia book, but it has like dark specters of the world. I would definitely look up the trigger warnings, but if you want a good series with a love that's not your typical love, then I would read that series. I have absolutely fallen in love with it. I did not actually love the first book when I first read it because I think we all, especially when you read a certain amount, have like a preconceived idea of what we want the love to be like, and it was not like that. But now I really appreciate how she wrote every couple, and I'm so excited for the last book. Here's the inside of the palette. Oh, it's so pretty. I literally called my sister on FaceTime and basically got it for the middle color. And I hope I make her proud in this video. I think we're going to start with eyebrows because I'm tired of looking at them. I haven't had my brows done and I haven't done makeup since before COVID. And it's so crazy how you have these things that you used to enjoy so much. And then it's just been like years. My coworker, Addison, aka Princess Queen, suggested this brow stuff to me. So it's just the e.l.f. soap brow. And she suggested to get this little thing. And so I did. I don't know anything about makeup anymore. So we'll start with this. She told me I need a little bit of water. I don't feel like getting up. So I'm literally just going to tip a little bit of my water bottle. Just water. Okay, she said just a little bit. Do I put it on the soap? Probably. I dumped it. It's all right. It's okay. I literally am committed to redeeming myself, but I'm not doing a good job so far. Yeah, the Dark Forest is so good. I just in some way love all of them. She considers all of her people soulmates. I feel like we as book people, like, will read a series and be like, these people are soulmates. But she literally considers all of her people soulmates. Like, they would find each other in every life. And I love that. They all have such elemental differences to them. And she, like, even assigned them. So the first couple is water. The second couple is air. The third couple is earth. And the fourth couple is fire. The last book, the Syndicator, or the I think it's Syndicator, is going to be with all of them. It is a third POV book series. That does not bother me. I love that series so much. I've been seeing people do this where they brush it backwards. So I'm going to try that. I genuinely, it's so funny to me. I have not tried makeup in such a long time. So please bear with me. So it's only right to talk about that series. If you want a fully in-depth thing, I actually think I'm going to do one, honestly, because, and I'll take the flat side, like she said, and swoop them up. Oh, it does work. Okay. It's a difference because I think I literally want to do like a live reading of the last one. I'll do like a review one if you guys want, although I feel like there are a nice amount of reviews out there. And then if not, then I can do like a full breakdown of everything so that we all don't have to try to remember everything from, you know, the years it's been out. Oh, I quite like this. Oh, this is so nice. And yeah, I'm not a makeup artist. I'm just having fun. So yeah, POV, you're hanging out with your friend and you haven't talked in months and you're just catching up on everything she's loving right now. So that's series number 1. The second series that I've been obsessed with, and I have them physically. Thank you to my friend, Paperback Passionista. She doesn't read YA anymore and she bought the full series. So I know they're not in order, but the Shatter Me series, I started off book 1 and there's something I love about it. I actually think I want to read her new series. I forget what it's called. I just love something so much about this series. She writes so poetically and flowery, and I feel like I used to not like that. But this year, I'm all about like expressing human emotions so deeply. I love this series. I mean, there's definitely, it's like just so enjoyable. Like I got sucked in. It's not even like I'm like, this book series is so good, or like the third thing, because I know originally it was 3 books and there are 6 because she extended them. Because I can't even imagine the third book seemingly being the last one. It's just, I've only read these. I'm giving it time and then I'll start the other 3. I have all of them. I love how she writes about feelings, and the way that we're isolated in Juliet's mind is just so interesting to me. So this year, weirdly gotten back into YA and fantasy, which I love, going back to my roots, you know, like things that really make me happy. This series, obsessed. I wish I had more people to talk with about it. My like friend group on Bookstagram, we're all pretty much like romance readers, so I don't really have that many people to talk with about it. I could talk about it endlessly. It is so good. It's about a girl named Juliet. The world has changed. It's sort of like, it's a dystopian YA. I feel like, again, this is a popular one and I'm just catching up. She has certain powers. She's been alone. She gets brought into something and yeah, there's like a war. Lots of cool things. Look into it, honestly. Really good. I just love how she describes feelings. Yeah, I don't have concealer or anything, so I guess we're just gonna like get into the look. I love this, by the way. This is my Pat McGrath Gold. It is so beautiful. I got it at Marshall's. I felt like the luckiest girl ever. But today we're using this, so I'll just take this palette off. I love this part. Just a beautiful moment. Yeah, so I'm obsessed with that as well. I feel like I've changed, okay? I mean, here's why. Last year, which honestly, I was just such a mafia girl and like a dark romance girl. And I loved all of that because like who doesn't want a man who would like literally, you know, kill for you, I guess. I mean, like jokingly in a way, partially. This year I've gotten into Soft Things, another series that I genuinely love and I don't have it. The Chestnut Spring series by Elsie Silver. It is just so good. And I have become addicted to it and it made me feel like a different thing. I call it small country because I refuse to admit that I like small. You know what I'm talking about. I've really gotten into that series. I've only read that. I know she has another one that I have not read. Let's trust the process. Again, part 2, trust the process, okay? It's really good. So far there are Flawless, Heartless, Powerless. There are 3 books out. The 4th one is coming out in June and it's called Reckless. And each book that comes out, I think she's like topped herself and I've been like, oh, it won't get better. It gets better. It is just so good. That series is a small town series and it has interconnected standalones. It is about these brothers, the Eaton brothers. Yeah, it's just so good. Honestly, just go look into it. That has been one of my favorite things this year. And those are like my favorite series that I've gotten into recently and I've just become obsessed with. Another one of my favorite things is like softer books. Last year I was such a mafia girly. I'm gonna go on with this one and set it. I was such a mafia girly. Actually, I think we're just gonna pack it on this side. I still don't know what I'm doing. Like I go in so confidently and then let me tell you something. I don't know what I'm doing. I love the sweet kind of love, these like adult communicative kind of relationships lately. So just a few recs for that one. It's the Always Only You. I think her name is Chloe Leese. Loved that book. I haven't read all the series, but that book specifically I really like. I read a couple, but that one was my favorite. And then I also love the Love Light Farms. And then there's an author named Tara DeWitt who wrote Funny Feelings and also wrote The Co-op, which I just read and loved. So those are some things I've really been loving this year. I've changed. I love a good communicative, sweet love. I still love Mafia, but those are a couple of series that I've just my favorite things from like the end of 2022 into the beginning of 2023. A couple of my new favorite tropes. It's actually just really like one is I love the no third act breakups. If you want a book with no third act breakups, Elsie Silver is going to deliver. My friend Sel said like she has third act bumps in the roads, but there's no like, oh, we're over. Like, I don't know if we're still together. They have bumps in the road and that's it. And it's like my favorite thing because I'm so over a miscommunication. Like I understand in some books it's like necessary, it's okay, but I'm not really the girl anymore for like a third act breakup where they go months without talking or it just doesn't serve me anymore. So like I'll read it, but my favorite thing is that I feel like authors are getting to a point where I'm like mixing things. I'm sorry, I'm not a makeup person. I love that. I feel like she and other authors lately haven't been doing third act breakups. Just like, you know, a bump in the road. They will communicate it. They're gonna get past it. There's no like, they don't talk for months. I don't need that. I want you to love each other. I want you to talk it out because like there will be things and we're going to talk about it like adults. Another thing I've been loving this year / the very end of last year is a good like queer book. I've loved a couple WLWs and I've recently read some MLMs and I love it. I really do. It's really nice. Let's see. I think I'm doing so much better this time, by the way. I really am. I'm trying to decide what look I'm doing. I love that I never go in with a plan. Sarcastically, I'm saying that. I wish I had a plan. I don't have a plan. But we're just gonna keep doing what we're doing. And we're gonna believe in ourselves. Also, let's see. I randomly wanted to share with you some of my favorite songs currently. And they also tie in with Runix's books because honestly, I feel like these are her books. But I've been loving Hosier. He came out with a new album. Love it. But I also went backwards and I really love the No One F's With My Baby. I hum that on the daily lately. It's just my life. And I also love Light Up My Love. That really trendy song that people were using for a while. I love it. It's amazing. I think I'm just gonna end up doing like a smoky pinky eye. Yeah, those are a couple of my favorite things, tropes, songs. Now we're going to do some rereads. I am in a mood lately where I'm like, I just want to go back to my favorite things. This is like the shortest part of it. I really want to read Part of Your World and like reread that. And I want the physical copies of the Dark Forest. I have the Emperor and I don't own any of the other ones. So I think that's sort of what I'm interested in right now. Like, you know, going back and rereading some things that I really loved. I think those are like the only ones I'm trying to reread right now. Maybe the whole of the Plated Prisoner series by Raven Kennedy, because her last book for that series is coming out and I loved that series. That series is actually what motivated and inspired me to like, I'm just gonna add color over here because it just looks so bad. It motivated me to like want to do a makeup series. I bought that gold that I showed you specifically because of that book, that series. So I probably will reread that and maybe do a whole in-depth if you guys are interested, or if I feel like it would be very nice. Let's see now. Maybe she can come with you after we're done. We're standing down and going nothing else to do. Now we're getting on to the hopefuls for 2023. I have so many books that I want to read. One of the books I really want to read, The Magnolia Parks. Will you guys please let me know if it's actually worth it? I know there's a cheating trope and that's why I haven't like read it, because I don't like cheating. Also, I found out it's like fade to black, which is fine. I've gotten to a point where I don't have to have smut, but usually I want it more heartfelt. So it's just weird to me that has such drama in it, but no actual smut. So yeah, I'm considering Magnolia Parks. It's the only one that I don't know. Another book series I really want to read, and it's embarrassing that I haven't read it, is the Percy Jackson series. I know I read the first book and I just didn't finish any of the others. I think I'm just gonna go in with this. Oh, quite pretty. I really would love to read the Percy Jackson series, so I'll probably do that more near this summer. At least that's the hope. And I'm gonna add some up here as well. I think it'll be really pretty. Yeah, yeah. Those are like some of my hopefuls. The other ones, Happy Place. It's not a hopeful. I'm definitely going to do it. I love all of Emily Henry's books. I know that not everyone loves all of them, but she writes for the soft-hearted people. Her and like Tara DeWitt, I'm sorry if I'm saying that name wrong, they write in a way that makes me like, it helps. I don't know, they write human emotions so well to me. They understand how I feel. They get the soft side of my heart so well. Another thing I want to read, Reckless, which comes out in June by Elise Silver, I'm sorry. And then Crescent City book 2. Haven't read it. I know they announced the third one. I just literally, it's just so big. And I know I liked Crescent City, but it took so long for me to get into the plot. So sometimes I just get to a point where I'm like, can you make it move faster? Like do more? But I know I kind of got a spoiler for that one. So I'm like, I have to read it and I want to read it. But you know, plus I'm back in my fantasy bag. I've read quite a few fantasy books this year. You'd be surprised, but the book I've read least this year is Mafia. Even though the next hopeful is a book called The Gorgeous Prince. It's by Charity Farrell. I read Gorgeous Monster. It's about the main character's dad, and it was good. But The Gorgeous Prince, I just love the MC, so I'm literally reading it for her. Like the next MC is a baddie, and I cannot wait to get into it. Hopefully, yeah, you'll see pictures. I don't think it's giving it justice, but I'm quite proud, honestly. I don't really have any other books that do I have any more hopefuls? I would like to finish a couple of series. The Wild at Heart, I don't really know what it's called, but the Simple Wild series by K.A. Tucker, I would love to, I think my sister did buy it, but if not, I'm going to buy it today and read the next one, which is not about Jonah and Kala, but I need to finish that because I love her writing and I love that world. A couple of other things, just since I'm still doing my makeup look. I mean, this year I'm excited for the Barbie movie. So excited for it. And also, I forget what that movie's called, but the Christopher Nolan movie. I am beyond excited. It just looks so good. The cast is incredible. I love film and I haven't been able to like really enjoy it as much lately because of after the pandemic, there wasn't really, you know, there wasn't really like movies, like the theaters haven't really returned to themselves. They haven't really recovered. So I am really excited. Everyone seems excited for both of them. I'm probably gonna go see them both. I wish I had friends to do like super extra dress up things with. I don't, and that's okay. But those are two movies I'm really excited for. all in all, the reading has been pretty good this year. I just love the MLMs. Oh, I've read, it's called like Mafia Madman. Whichever one, if you guys have read that, it's by an author named Mila. I did not love the first 2 books. I just don't like Fausto. I never did. But it's like, I don't like to bring down books I don't like. So when I heard it was about Baby G, who's Fausto's son, I was like, I'm going to read this book. We'll see how it is. I think I'd read one other MLM at that point. And I was like, no, I did, but it was like a soft MLM. It was like the royal one that everyone read, the really good one, but it was like a soft MLM. This one is like hardcore, and I loved it. I really loved it. And I read a Christmas novella about a Friends to Lovers WLW. That was also really good. This year I'm getting into some nice queer books, and I'm literally just enjoying it so much. It looks muddy, but I promise you, for me, it looks pretty good. So I'm definitely a little proud, a little bit. I really don't think my sushi, I'm gonna have to call them, but I'm just gonna finish. At home, I put on Bullet Train, which was so cute and ridiculous. I'm only sad about one thing, which if you've watched it, but if you haven't, I'll let you experience it. Do we like this? I really think I like it. Well, I don't know what color this is. Let's find out together. No, I don't need that color. I thought it would pull lighter, but it doesn't. But maybe this color. Pretty. I can use a little bit of this. I love seeing other people do full beats. It's just that I don't think I'm even like the queen of that. Bum, bum, bum. So pretty. Honestly, after I put on mascara, which I think I did grab, thank goodness, I'm pretty much done. But I feel like I have to like search for things to talk about now because I am like done talking about my things. I don't know why. I'm gonna use this. I don't know why I was so nervous to come back. And it's not even like I have that many followers. Like, it's nice. Like, if you're thinking about starting YouTube, just let the space be yours and at least talk about the things that you love, because honestly, it's worth it. This is from e.l.f. I've done like a horrible job, you guys, of telling you stuff. It's the liquid glitter eyeshadow topper. I don't know what the color is. Let's see if it says it on here. And bling bling. See, look at me. Professional. Let's see. She said it's really strong, to be careful. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. It's still doing what I would like it to do. It's totally cool. This time I'm gonna tap it on my finger. As we learned, that's too much. This thing is very potent. She was not lying. She was not lying. So I really hope that this video has been somewhat fun for you. It's just fun for me to sit down. I haven't really been excited about anything in a long time, and that sounds sad, but I don't mean it to. So it's just nice to have this. If there's a hobby you used to do or used to have an interest in, please get back into it. Look into your mind and be like, what did I like before COVID? Do that. I promise you. Also, my hope for today is to get a cinnamon roll. I'm off today and tomorrow. I will be hopefully editing that other video and posting it. I'm going to do uploads I think I'll do them I want to say Wednesday. But I'm almost done with this look. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. It's honestly just so fun to do this stuff. I've always loved watching people do their makeup, even if they weren't makeup artists. Like, I really enjoyed this. It's very nice. Yeah, thank you for watching. May the chaos continue, all right? That's literally the look. Like, the eyebrows are done. I could probably do them a little bit better. Eye look is done. I'm going to show you different angles. And that's like it. Just the look. I think I did really good this time. I think I redeemed myself. Like, you guys can at least believe me when I say my sister does makeup, right? And also that, like, I used to be pretty good. And I'm very hooded, so there's not like a lot of real estate. So I always have to work with things. But I really enjoyed doing this. Those are a few of my favorite things. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much to my friends and family who told me to come back. Thank you so much to everyone and all the things. Thank you to Sushi. And wherever you are in this world, I hope you're having a wonderful day, evening, night, and life. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.